Okay, so this is a little bonus video. I was looking at the Maven Super Bowl Challenge dataset again and thinking of how I could get the commercial categories as a single axis. The commercial categories are all in separate columns, so it doesn't really lend itself to being able to drop all of these columns into an axis grouping to create matrices, bar charts, etc. If I jump on to Power BI, I'll show you what I'm talking about. If I look at some of the visuals I used for my final dashboard, you'll notice I created individual bar charts for each commercial category. This actually suited me here, but normally you would want to create a single bar chart visual that captures all of the categories together. If I switch files, you see here, you will see the type of visuals I am actually talking about. Here we have a bar chart with an axis containing all the commercial attributes, and I have a matrix with the brand categories in the rows and the commercial categories or attributes across the top, with the average YouTube views in the values. As I said, using the dataset in its current form does not allow you to create such a matrix or bar chart, as you would be selecting from a large number of columns. The solution here is actually to unpivot those commercial category columns. So let's actually jump into Power Query and do that. Once we are here in Power Query, I've created a duplicate set of the Maven Super Bowl data set to perform this unpivot exercise. Next, I need to select each of the commercial category columns that I wish to unpivot. Once I've done that, on the Transform tab, select Unpivot Columns, and then select Unpivot only the selected columns. Boom! You now have a single column for all the attributes and a corresponding column beside it showing the true or false value for that particular commercial. As each commercial had 7 attributes, we have now effectively created 7 duplicate lines for each commercial, with only the attribute and value actually varying on each line. Therefore, one thing you have to be careful about is using costs, views, etc. as aggregates, as we've actually duplicated those values. So in your DAX calculations, you have to make sure that you're taking that into account when you're doing averages and sums, etc. Now, if I close and apply, you will come back to the page we were on previously. Again, as shown before, you'll see we're able to create these single visuals that contain the values for all the commercial attributes and categories so that they can be easily compared and contrasted. Again, I hope this was of some use. Let me know in the comments what you think. Or do you have a better or more efficient way of doing it? If you have any questions on this, or you would be interested in me putting together an accompanying blog, just let me know. So, bye for now. See you again on the next challenge.